But welcome back to A Smarter Way to Retire, the podcast where we help you build a confident and vibrant retirement. I'm Tony Leonardi. You're a CFP professional from Newtown, Connecticut. And over the past week, we've seen market dips from Middle East tensions, a bit of a surge in oil prices, and some hope from U.S.-China trade talks. Reminders of why diversifying your income is crucial for retirement security. Today we're exploring retirement income streams, diversifying beyond your savings. Whether you're in Connecticut or beyond, diversifying retirement income streams could benefit your plan. Today we'll cover traditional income sources like Social Security, investment options, and active income, plus how staying active and fit can boost your financial and your physical health. So let's jump in. Retirement isn't just about your savings, it's about creating income that lasts for your lifetime. Last week, the Dow dropped 1.8% midweek amid geopolitical volatility, tensions in the Middle East between Iran and Israel. And as a result, oil prices spiked, raising cost and concerns for many here at home. That's why diversifying your income streams is more important now than ever. Let's start with traditional pillars. First up, Social Security and pensions. Social Security is a lifeline or a foundation for most retirees, but timing your claim is a personal decision that hinges on your unique circumstances. Delaying benefits to age 70 can increase your monthly payout by 8% per year, which could be a smart move if you expect a long and healthy retirement. With life expectancies rising, averages now in the early 80s for men and mid to late 80s for women, this can add significant income over time, tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. But it's not a one-size-fits-all decision. If you have a shorter life expectancy due to personal or family health history, or if you need that check today to cover your expenses, delaying might not be in your best interest. For example, if health issues or a family trend suggest a shorter lifespan, claiming at 62 could provide critical support when you need it most. Run the numbers with your financial model to see what fits. There's no rush if you have other income, but flexibility is the key. Pensions are another traditional source of income, though fewer people have them today. If you have a pension, choosing the right payout option is crucial. You might face decisions like a single life payout, which offers higher monthly income but stops at your death, or a joint life payout, which continues for your spouse, but reduces your monthly amount. There's also maybe a middle ground like a 50% or a 75% joint option, balancing your needs with your spouse's. Here's an alternative, a pension maximization plan. Instead of taking a reduced joint life payout, which essentially is pension insurance, you could opt for the higher single life amount and self-insure by purchasing a life insurance policy. This covers your spouse if you pass away first, potentially leaving more for your spouse and your heirs, while giving you a higher income during your lifetime. If your spouse predeceases you, you can cancel the insurance or keep it for your heirs. It's a strategy to consider, but you need to run the numbers through your financial model to help make a sound decision. Also factor in how your pension complements Social Security. These are your fixed income sources, which should be designed to cover your fixed expenses. Last week's labor data showed rising jobless claims, hinting at potential economic softening, which might affect pension stability for some. The U.S.-China trade talks offered a glimmer of hope by easing tariff pressures a little bit, potentially stabilizing inflation, let's hope. But with oil prices up last week, costs do remain a concern for many. This underscores the need to maximize these income sources while planning for any surprises. Moving to investment-based income. Dividends from stocks or interest from bonds can provide steady cash flow. With last week's market swings, a balanced portfolio mixing growth to offset inflation over time and stability to provide income today helps navigate volatility. Annuities can also offer guaranteed income, so you might want to look at the options available in the annuity world. There are a lot of interesting options out there, but watch out for fees. They could be sneaky. Tailor all of your investments to your risk level, especially after seeing how quickly markets can shift. If your investments are not tailored to your plan, you risk either taking on too much risk, adding in unnecessary volatility, or you risk taking on too little volatility, too little risk, and the possibility that you don't keep up with inflation and your buying power decreases over time. Both too much risk and too little risk can be dangerous. Finding that right amount of risk for your individual situation is the key. Again, refer to your financial model to help in this calculation. That's the key. If you don't have a financial model, let me know. Reach out to me at my website, LeonardiFamilyWealthCare.com. I'm here to help. Now let's explore active income or part-time work, consulting, teaching. These things can supplement your savings. I have a client in his 70s who started consulting post-retirement, boosting his income while staying mentally sharp. This ties to health. Remember, strength training combined with your daily walk can do wonders for your body and for your energy levels and for your health in general, and could cut healthcare costs for you, reducing the need and the cost of prescriptions. And as we've noted recently with guests like Philip Pape, we had on a few weeks ago. With oil prices up, consider local gigs like tutoring, mentoring, or an online business. The softening labor market might open doors for flexible retiree roles. People are hiring more retirees these days versus younger workers. Retirees are more consistent. They're more reliable. I was at Home Depot recently and noticed most of the workforce being in their 60s and 70s and enjoying it. Keep your eyes on your options and keep your options open. Some type of part-time work could be just what you need to bolster your finances or to help keep your mind and your body sharp and focused. Now, withdrawals. When taking withdrawals from your investments, if you have the flexibility, maybe you can avoid heavy withdrawals during big market dips, or use dividends or active income first to preserve principal, mitigating sequence of returns risk. A balanced approach keeps you secure. To build this all out, let's use a financial model to help map Social Security, pensions, investments, withdrawals, and active income. Adjust withdrawal rates. Some suggest a 4% withdrawal rate or even a 3% withdrawal rate with today's inflation and increased longevity. Review your plan annually, especially after events like last week's trade talks, oil spikes, tensions in the Middle East. Health matters too. A client's gardening hobby recently earned him some extra spending money while helping to keep him fit and active. What's your favorite way to stay active in retirement? Share with me at LeonardiFamilyWealthCare.com. I just might feature your ideas in an upcoming podcast. So to sum up, diversify your income sources with Social Security, pensions, investments, withdrawals, and active income to weather market shifts and volatility. Check out my book, A Smarter Way to Retire, 10 Steps Toward a Confident Financial Future at LeonardiFamilyWealthCare.com. You can download our 2025 Retirement Reset Checklist for a probability of success meter to assess your plan. And if you don't yet have a financial plan or a financial model, let me know. I'm here to help. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe, review, and we'll see you next time on A Smarter Way to Retire. Have a great week.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. The opinions expressed herein are for general information only and is not necessarily the opinions of Osaic Wealth or its representatives. Investing is subject to risk, including loss of principal invested. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. No strategy can assure a profit nor protect against loss. It is not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. Please consult your financial professional, attorney, or tax advisor with regard to your individual situation.